This video is sponsored by my favorite website creator, Squarespace, the best place to go when you want to get a domain or create a gorgeous website or an online store. Are you feeling overwhelmed? Do you easily get stressed and frazzled over the daily things that need sorting? Life's too short to run around with low-level panics. Here's the thing, David and I are both so hugely into streamlining the everyday, we come up with these small everyday strategies all the time. So every year our life is more calm, more efficient and more hassle-free. Here we go, 6 ways David and I have simplified our lives. Let's see if you also do any of these. If you have a partner, I so recommend sharing the same online calendar. Knowing exactly what yourself and the other person has planned both work-wise and personal stuff makes it so much easier to keep track and navigate life. We also use it to write little reminders or tasks for each other, like don't forget to call the doctor or can you please cancel this or that subscription service. So hassle-free, and yes, we do color coordinate it. Monday is admin day, Tuesday is content shooting, Wednesday is editing and laundry, and so on. I don't know why this has made us stress down so much, but especially when working from home and especially when you have your own business, having a weekly schedule that we stick to has simplified our routine so much. I think it's because it's such a relief not having to think about when should we do laundry or on which day should we book this or that meeting. It's just like, follow the schedule, man. Easy. Now, the reason we become these time efficiency addicts is not just because it's fun, it's been a necessity since our jobs have for the last 5 or 6 years been so extremely hectic, and the only way to make it work is to streamline. And happily, because of it, we're now able to have most nights and weekends off, like a normal job. Okay, maybe not most weekends, but a good chunk of them anyway. How's your situation? Do you have lots of spare time, or are you stressing to finish things and could use a bit of streamlining yourself? Do you have notifications on your phone? And I don't just mean the beeps, I mean the flashy pop-ups too. Except for text and WhatsApp, I removed all my notifications, and I mean everything. No sounds, no pop-ups, no red bubbles telling me I have unread emails. And wow, this is one big game changer. I think these constant kind of snappy distractions from our phone is seriously damaging, both when you're trying to focus on work and even more so when you're trying to relax and calm down your brain. It's like day and night, the amount of focus and the amount of calmness I'm able to get now. If you don't believe me, try it for a month. You'll never go back, I can almost guarantee it. If you want another relax the brain tip, do go have a look at our home tour channel. Davey makes the most beautiful and serene and calming videos of gorgeous vacation homes, tiny houses and architectural gems. It's the type of content we need right now, am I right? Go show him some love, link in the description. Maybe you've heard me talk about this before, but on weekdays we eat more or less the same thing every bloody day. The same lunch, the same dinner, the same snacks, and it just makes all aspects of eating easier. Planning, food shopping, preparing, food waste, and keeping track of your health. The weird thing is, it doesn't get boring. Seriously, I look forward to every damn lunch and dinner so much. It's shocking. How can brown rice congee and charred broccoli still be the most delicious thing in the world after all this time? But somehow it is. What about you? Do you easily get bored with food, or do you have favorites you can eat every single day? Noodle soup, am I right? Speaking of food shopping, David is the one that does most of the grocery runs in our family, and he has elevated his shopping list to pro levels. You know, on your notes app that you can make one of those tick off lists. So David has a food list of all the products that we usually buy, and listen to this. He has listed them in the order they appear in the food shop. Fruit and veg first, then chilled things, then warm things, then wine, then freezer stuff. So he just unticks the stuff he needs to buy and then just tick them off as he walks around. Genius, my boy is. So David is taking up the habit of showing me all the cute cats and dogs of TikTok every day. Just yesterday, we were talking about how messy most of the backgrounds in the videos are, like piles of clothes and unpacked boxes and things you toss on the floor here and there. And it struck me that our flat must be unusually tidy Like, it's never messy here. Well, David might mess up the office a bit when he's packing things for shoots and stuff, but otherwise it's just neat. And the strange thing is, I never tidy. Like, I spend 0 time tidying because there never is anything at all to tidy. I think it is simply because whenever I use a thing, I put it in its right place right away. I never make clothes piles or toss anything on the floor, so I never ever deal with a messy room. Maybe it's because both David and I hate cleaning more than anything, so we just rather hang up our clothes than having to deal with it later. And we've never talked about it or thought about it much. It's just because of TikTok I even realized that my life is absolutely tidying free. And oh, it's so nice. I cannot recommend it more. To just skip spending time and energy on tidying. How do you deal with it? Are you like us, dealing with it straight away, or are you one of those clothes piles type of persons? Those were some of mine and David's streamlining time efficiency hacks, but what about you? Do you have any tips for all of us who want to calm down, simplify, and live a life with less stress? Talk to you in the comments. Give me a like if you enjoyed this one, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new to my channel. Do you want to create a beautiful site to maybe start your own minimalist blog? If so, you should definitely do it with Squarespace. They have great blogging tools to share your stories, photos, and videos to make it easy to reach your audience. You can also auto-post your content to Twitter, Facebook, or Tumblr, and simply schedule your posts for them to be properly tagged, and the descriptions and titles will show up correctly. You can of course add your social media accounts to your site so that it's easy for your readers to find you everywhere. Squarespace also have great traffic analytics so that you can see how many people are visiting your site, how long they're staying for, where they're coming from, and what they're interested in, like minimalism or fashion or maybe food, for example. So what are you waiting for? Go get your free trial today at squarespace.com, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/jennymustard to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Thanks for watching this week, guys. I had fun. Puss puss and hej då!